This is WENY News.
Good Thursday morning. Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Cody Carlson. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. Police are searching for the person or people responsible for an assault in Ithaca that landed one person in the hospital. Just before 10 o'clock last night, police responded to Chuck's Mobile Station for a reported assault. When they got there, officers found a victim bleeding heavily because of a large cut to the side of their face and neck. The victim was flown to a nearby trauma center. Police don't know how many suspects there are, but they ran from the area before officers arrived on scene. Anyone with any information about the incident is asked to contact the Ithaca Police Department. Concerned Cornell students, faculty, and staff will rally today to demand protection for its undocumented students. Members of the group Cornell Coalition for Inclusive Democracy will be rallying in the Cornell Arts and Sciences Quad at 1:15 this afternoon. They are calling on the university to promise protection for students at risk of being affected by Trump's policies. In essence, they want Cornell to become a sanctuary university. We will have a reporter at the rally, and we'll give you a full report tonight on WENY News at 5:30 and 6. Congressman Tom Reed announced a series of town halls scheduled for Saturday, March 11th, and he's starting in perhaps the most difficult place for him. According to our media partner, the Star-Gazette, Reed will start the day in Ithaca at the Southside Community Center at 8 a.m. Now, if you remember, Tompkins County was the only county where Reed did not win the majority of votes during November's election. Residents of Ithaca have been calling on Reed to visit the area so they can discuss important issues with him. His other meetings throughout the day will be in Ovid, Clifton Springs, and Pulteney. Watkins Glen School District officials are gearing up to release the plans for their proposed multi-million-dollar capital project. The presentation will be given during Monday's informational meeting at the high school. According to the school district, the project will happen in 4 phases over the course of 5 years, starting in 2018. It will upgrade facilities all over the school district, and it'll cost about $12.6 million. The meeting begins at 5:45 Monday evening. The public is encouraged to attend. Residents will vote on March 28th to decide whether or not the project should move forward. Well, in an effort to increase the amount of organ donors in New York State, the Senate unanimously voted to make Lauren's Law permanent. The law honors Lauren Shields, a 2009 heart transplant survivor from Rockland County, New York. The law says driver's license applicants must fill out the organ donation section of the paperwork. Applicants have to either check the yes box or the skip this question box on the form. Before Lauren's Law, this part of the process was optional. This comes after last year's law lowering the minimum age requirement of organ donation to 16. New legislation introduced by Republican lawmakers is taking aim at the SAFE Act. The legislation calls for repealing portions of Governor Andrew Cuomo's SAFE Act, which was signed into law in 2013 following the mass shooting in Newtown, Connecticut. If approved, the bill would remove the prohibition on transferring certain weapons to family members after death. It would also redefine the term assault weapon. The new legislation would apply to all of New York, aside from the 5 city bureaus.
For those areas outside New York City, well, let's face it, the culture is different, the mentality is different, the philosophical and ideological differences on this issue are different. To repeal it outside the city. So those upstate areas where hunting and where gun ownership and Second Amendment rights are a part of our tradition and culture.
The reality is trying to look out for law-abiding citizens in our state, and certainly taking into consideration the political consideration of, as has been mentioned a couple times now, about the differences between New York City and the rest of the state.
If approved, the legislation would take effect immediately. And now here's Craig Flint with a look at your forecast. What's going on, Craig?
A lot of wind, that's what's going on, Cody, and there will be strong gusts around through the morning. You know, upwards of 45, maybe even 50 miles an hour will be possible through about midday. In addition, we also have some snow showers moving through. Temperatures during the day will only be in the mid-30s, but technically speaking, excuse me, we've already reached our high temperature for the day, which occurred at midnight when it was 47. Then overnight tonight, there will be kind of a resurgence of some localized flurries. The wind eases, though, drops to near 10 miles an hour and much colder with a low of 17. Here's your forecast over the northern tier. Strong gusts through the morning. Notice numbers by the afternoon only in the 30s, and a mix of clouds and sun developing. A high of about 35, 36, 37 for Elmira, and over the Finger Lakes, there are still some flurries and snow showers over sections of Tompkins County through the morning. Those will kind of diminish, and then a mix of clouds and sun develops. It will remain brisk and breezy through the afternoon with a high of 37 in Watkins Glen. Powerful cold front is now shifting its way to the east. You can see the colder air filling in behind it and the scattered snow showers, and winds at about 1,500 feet are ripping along at about 80 miles an hour. And, you know, cold air is heavy, and with the front coming through, that's basically tapping some of that wind aloft and then bringing it down here to the surface. So there will be some strong gusts around through midday, but the winds will ease a bit as we head into the afternoon. And winter, I think, will be here to stay at least through the first part of the weekend. No better than the mid-30s for the afternoon. 17 tonight. Area-wide scattered snow showers Friday. 28, 10 Friday night. Developing sunshine on Saturday. It will be a bright Saturday, but cold. Only 25 for the high, and then 5 Saturday night. More clouds around Sunday, a reflection of a warm front, which represents milder air, so up to 40 by Sunday. Scattered showers along with the warm front on Monday, 46, into the mid-50s with scattered showers Tuesday, and then temperatures drop by Wednesday with rain changing to snow and falling from 42. Cody?
All right, thanks, Craig. And for the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Cody Carlson. Have a great day.